thought that was only one too.
Oh, c'est fou, hein?
Shalom, shalom. Where the Hebrew Israelites here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, to speak about the upliftment of Yahweh Shai, the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, coming back to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, we're going to face the east to give all praise, glory, and honor
To Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash. Belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations. Much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. All right? And, yeah, man. You know, we got to get more into the spirit, you know, because we're coming to a time when Yahweh Shai, he's looking for those that are spiritual, those that have faith, right? Because a lot of things are going to get hard. You understand what I'm saying? Things are going to get serious. You know, comforts are going to be taken away from this world. And if Yahweh should be out shining with you, you're done. Okay? So you have to be in a spiritual mindset to trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. This is the time that we're in now. We're in the time that you have to get that connection with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and have that trust. Okay? Matter of fact, get me, shall I find faith on the earth? All right? Because that's what Yahweh Shai is looking for. He's looking for those with faith. All right? Go ahead, read that. Okay, when you got it, read it. And also get me faith is the substance who's supposed for. All right? Go ahead.
To the point.
Yeah, to the point.
Okay. It says here in Luke 18:6, and the Lord said, "Hear what the unjust judge said, and shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth?"
So he's looking for faith. He's looking for those that have faith, right? Those that still believe in that time. All right? Because, hey, the majority of the people, anyone that's not of the elect, the only thing that's going to be happening is their faith is going to be fading away at a fast rate. That's it. Okay? Go ahead and read that, brother.
Yeah. This is Hebrews 11 and verse 1. It says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen."
Right. They're not going to believe in the evidence of things not seen. They're going to only believe in what they can get carnally. You know? I can't get food. I don't believe he's going to get food. Well, it's been 3 days. Right? That's going to be their mindset, man. So the elect, their mindset is going to be, nope, Yahweh Shem Shai, he's about to send something. You know? They're just going to go to the left. Meaning what? Any wickedness. Hey, wickedness is going to increase. Okay? The more hard things get, what do you think? It's going to get more wicked. Right? What is crime tied to? When you look at the crime rates, what is crime tied to? Any of you brothers know?
What do you say?
Yes. Well, yeah. But the easier way to, hard times. You can say hard times, yeah, but poverty. Okay, poverty. Right? A place that has more poverty is inclined to have more crime. Right? You go to a rich Edomite neighborhood, there's less crime because them people don't need to do crime. They got money, they got substance. Right? When it comes to robberies and you know, and things of that nature, you do that because your whims end, as they say. Like you don't have nothing. Okay, you're desperate. Right? So when people get more desperate, things are gonna get more wicked. Okay, let me get iniquity shall abound. All right.
Awesome.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Romans 8 and verse 24. It says, "For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope for it? But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it."
Yeah, so that's it. So if you really see it, then that's not hope, man.
Yes,
you know? You know? And I was going to Rahab, like, yeah, she had the faith, so to speak, of that she had a better chance coming with us. But the miracles already happened. Okay, the Lord already destroyed what you would call it, Egypt. You know what I'm saying? He already destroyed Egypt. Okay? Everyone knew about it. The reason he did that in Egypt is so that everyone could know about it. And that his name could be glorified throughout the earth. Okay? All the heathen were scared.
That's right. That's right.
All right? And she was scared.
That's
All
good.
right? So it doesn't mean that she's going to be in a chariot.
No.
All right?
She had common sense, you know.
Yeah, she uses sense. Go ahead.
And also, in that precept, hope can be synonymous with faith because it said not seen. And we know that faith is the substance of things not seen.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Matthew
Say
24.
something?
No, that was it.
Okay, go ahead.
Matthew 24 and 12. It says, I'll start at Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah, because iniquity shall abound. Look at that word abound. Because iniquity shall abound. You don't have the blue letters? Okay. Yeah, because iniquity shall abound. So iniquity is going to get worse and worse. Okay? As Esau, first of all, we're coming into the time tomorrow of what I was told was the time of Scorpio, man. Okay? They're going to be using heavy demonic witchcraft. They're going to be using heavy witchcraft. Okay? They're going to be summoning a lot of spirits because the veil between the spirit world and the physical world is thinner around that time. All right? So what do you think, man? When these demons get loose, on top of them putting these people in a desperate situation, what do you think is going to happen, man? What do you think is going to happen? All right? And that juice in them people, that still didn't get, we don't know what they can do with that yet. Okay?
They're taking the juice till this day. You know, the new juice, you know, where I work at, people are still signing up to come take the juice.
Really? The C19?
The C19, brother. And you have to pay for it, and they're willing to pay. They're like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta pay. And they're paying for that shit. It's about like $150, brother. They're praying to get juiced up. I was like, what the fuck? You know?
Yeah,
So Esau has them on a chokehold, man.
That's
to
well.
let them go.
It's crazy, man. That's madness. But anyways, anyone that has that, you don't you don't even want to talk to that person. You don't want them to breathe on you. So, go ahead.
It says here, the word abound.
I got it in the blue letter?
No, he already got it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
The word abound. The word abound. It goes into play tono. It goes into to increase, to multiply, to be increased, to multiply. The strong definition.
It's gonna multiply. It's gonna increase.
That's it.
Right? That's what's gonna happen with wickedness, because things are gonna get harder and harder and harder. So what do you think, man? All right. As it gets harder, people are gonna get more wicked and evil. And then on top of that, you got the demons that are gonna be released, like the Ghostbusters, where all the demons was running around.
Yeah.
Right?
They're gonna end up like Terrence. Started watching The Shining.
Well, speak louder, brother.
Yeah, we started watching The Shining. Like the main character, the demon got him, man. He started bugging out, man. You know, that's how these people are gonna be. They're gonna be in a trance, you know, because of the evil that is happening. Because they're carnal, they're gonna be an easy access for the devils to enter, for the demons to enter into them, man. And they're gonna bug out around the world, man. You see?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It says here in Luke 12 and 49, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
Right. So yeah, the fire is gonna be already kindled. You know, when Yahushua comes back. You know. So hey, he's just gonna add on to the fire, man. Okay, this world is gonna be messed up by the time the Lord comes back, man. The Lord's not coming to a peaceful world. Okay, he's coming to a world that's already gonna be in chaos. All right. It's already going to be chaotic, okay? And we're in that time, okay? We're in that time. We're just waiting for Esau to implement that MOTB, and all he needs is the major events. We already told you a major event is coming. We already told you. Things are it's going to get bad. It's going to get bad through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And we know we're close, man. We're very close. We can almost taste it. All right? What else? You got something else? There's more than that?
That's it.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
This is 2nd Ezra 14 and verse 16. It says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. Oh, okay. I'm going to start at verse 14. It says, let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of men.
Yeah, like I said, we have to get more spiritual. Okay, we're in the time of becoming more spiritual, not becoming more carnal. Okay, go ahead.
Put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee.
Yeah,
and
some brothers still have a weak nature in them. You know? Because some brothers haven't, you know, you haven't been through certain things or whatever. You still got a weak nature in you. All right? So guess what? You know, the Al Bashim Al Shai has to shave that off of all of us. You know, and build us up. And things are gonna get serious, man.
Right.
That are gonna try our faith more and more, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's why, you know, these events, it's according to the Lord's timing, because, you know, brothers, like the brother was saying, brothers, you know, we have to get on a level for when all hell breaks loose for us to be able to maneuver. You know, of course, we want the end to come now, but you got to think about it. Are you ready for the end? You know, are you mentally ready? You know, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain things that you have to go through in order to prep your mind, like the brother was saying, man. That's why, ultimately, all these things is according to the Lord's timing. You know, like you said, he had measured the times, he did not move nor stirred them till the said measure be fulfilled.
That's right.
So we have to be on a certain level, and then boom, things are gonna start kicking in gears and moving forward.
Yeah, because some brothers are not on a level, they may have to be with certain brothers that are on a level for a particular time.
Right, to glean off that
Correct?
experience.
Yeah. So that, you know, the brother can tell your brother, look, boom, 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 bam. You know, and you can watch certain things, you know?
Right.
That's right.
He may
That's
have to be, he may have to be next to a brother with that type of experience.
Right.
Okay? And that's going to be beneficial for him. You know? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it says, verse 15, it says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Yeah, so, you know, even way more than what that was at, he was telling that to Ezra's,
Yeah.
right? And he was showing him visions and stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know, even now where we're at, you think this is as evil as it's going to get? No. They're just now showing you the wickedness they're doing behind closed doors. And that's just the preschool stuff they do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know? That's even when I was watching the Epstein documentary, this is bullshit. Oh, 16-year-old teenager. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Oh, you had the woman massaging him. Yeah, okay. All right. Where's the children at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the youths? Huh? Where the kids at? You know? Where's the sacrifice room? How come I didn't see that?
Where's the altar?
Where's that? You didn't go throughout the whole.
Dimension.
Yeah, you went to the massage place,
That's it?
Yeah.
the massage bed.
Oh, wow.
That's all they were doing over there. Get the fuck out of here, bro. These dudes these dudes are into high level demonology, man.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. The children even eat them.
Of
you know?
course.
Yeah, of course. The drink, you know, the chrome.
Well, that shows you in that movie you mentioned
Yeah.
that one. The Doctor Sleep is the sequel, right?
Yeah.
Right? Doctor Sleep. I was watching it, and that's what it was about. It was about the clone, man.
It was
They're grabbing the children. You seen it?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was about the clone.
okay.
That's what it was about. Good movie, man. Good movies, you know. They're showing you, but the movies, the directors. What do you think? The directors is ignorant people? Those are insiders, man. If you coming up with a movie like that, then you know about it.
Yeah.
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 If you go into a movie about that, you know about it, man.
That's right.
You know. You know. Well, we gotta watch The Conjuring together, brother.
Conjuring?
Yeah, Conjuring. Yeah, it's about witchcraft, but
I've seen it a long time ago.
yeah, but it's a while. Yeah, I might have seen it a long time ago too. But yeah, I mean, hey, we gotta know our enemies too, right?
Yeah.
You gotta know the left hand side. You gotta know something about the left hand side, man.
That's true.
You don't be ignorant. We're not ignorant to Satan's devices.
Right.
Okay? Don't mean you gotta go read spell books. Now you go too far, man.
Too far, Beats.
Okay? That's right. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Just to add on too, there was that movie with I believe it was Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp when he was in Vegas. The whole
Oh,
trip he
yeah.
was doing drugs. The
Fear
whole
and
trip he-
Loathing?
Huh?
Fear and Loathing?
Fear and Loathing.
Yeah, Fear, yeah.
The last drug that he took was adrenochrome.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was the last
yeah.
thing that he took.
Wow.
That was the highest level that
Wow.
the
They
highest drug
showed
that
you.
he took.
That's an old movie?
Yeah.
Text me that movie.
Yeah,
after.
yeah, text, yeah, put it on the chat.
Yeah,
man.
put it on the
That's
chat.
like
So he took that, and then like you saw that he was like it showed him
90s.
demons and things like that. Like it took him to a whole different trip.
Brother.
That's what was happening in the Doctor Sleep.
Brother.
When they took that's what kept them alive.
That trip was.
That's what. Matter of fact, hey, I want to. My brothers didn't see it, Salakia, but
Even in the movie,
You know?
the guy that gave it to me warned him, he's like, if you take this,
Yeah.
Like you can never go back. Like
Never go back.
you know, you're gonna see some things.
Yeah, think a little bit.
And then he took the whole thing, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then he was fucked.
They're fucking. They're doing that, man. You got some of these celebrities, man. All of a sudden, you know, they look young, and then the next
Yeah.
week they look old. Like, what's going on? You running out? What's up?
What's that bitch, Ellen?
Ellen, yeah, she was through.
Yeah.
Before COVID, she was.
Yeah, she was.
She was
Yeah.
look young, vibrant.
Yeah. Who you
Stocks
gonna
are really
say?
moving.
Jennifer Aniston? You said?
No. I'm thinking about somebody. I want to see if it's still.
Media personality. She used to deal with Charlemagne the God.
Oh, fucking that demon. The fucking look like an alien.
Yeah.
Oh, Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams.
Yeah, that or his OG.
Oh, his OG.
That's your boss. Wendy Williams is your boss. Oh my god. I couldn't deal with Harlem. That's why there's so much. The death rate is so high in Harlem. They talk too much shit, and they're good at it. They're good at it. It's like you with Snoop Dogg, and he said, and he was singing the song, and you say the girl part. He showed that the cut of him singing it. Oh my god, that nigga is too much, man. That nigga is too much. Anyways, but at the end of the day, right? Yeah, them niggas. And who else? No, I was thinking about somebody else. I was thinking about
Celine Dion too.
She looks bad.
She looks through.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about but is she sick? Does she have a sickness?
She
But
had
then
a
she might have
sickness.
I think she has a sickness too though. But ultimately, not saying she's not doing it, but I'm saying she has a sickness too, right? So she also could be a part of it. But I'm talking about the woman that was in that movie. Damn, what's that movie? Just watched it. Leave the World Behind. The Edomite woman.
Oh,
She used to look all right back in the day.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah, she looked like a monster in that fucking thing, man.
Yeah.
She looked through, bro. Bad, like
She looked through, huh?
bad. Huh?
She looked
Like,
cute.
I mean, holy fuck.
Yeah, sure.
Young Julia Roberts looks like my baby mom.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Twins.
Yeah, Julia Roberts looks through, man. It's like, what the hell's going on? You know? So ultimately, man, you know, hey, man, we know what these people do behind closed doors, man. You know, they make jokes about it so that it's light, so they put it in your face with the jokes, but they mean it, you know?
Yeah, they make those pizza jokes. They'll make pizza jokes.
Yep. In front of your
Just
face.
tied into the pizza gate.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead. Salakis. So,
There was one more verse.
Okay, go ahead.
It says verse 17, 2 Ezra 14:17. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them.
Give me the mysteries of witchcraft.
It says so much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
That's right. All right. So evils are just increasing because you have the man of sin and rulership.
That's right.
Right. So things are just, like wickedness is just everyday life now. It's just like people are so desensitized to it. You know, where if you went to the ancient world, you hear about one person. What? He did what?
Stole them.
Kill him. Yeah. Kill him. Yeah. Yes. They'll find us with the torches.
Yeah.
Right? But now, right? It's so they're so desensitized to wickedness, man. To adultery is just nothing. That's just
It's
nothing.
nothing, but
They
it's like,
justified
wow,
a woman.
fuck.
You know?
You're never home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first thing they do is to start to shift the blame.
Yeah, gaslighting.
Gaslight. And that's okay in this society, right? Because they're so desensitized to evil. Go ahead.
Okay, this is the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 4.
Like you, how can you just go on YouTube and every rap song is I'm gonna kill this nigga and run up and go to the and if I can't find you, I'll find your mama.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
That's just normal.
Yeah, you make it to the funeral, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Piss on your grave.
Well, they're actually doing that in music videos. How can that make it to YouTube? How did the YouTube people that flag people's videos for speaking about natural healing, speaking about using herbs to heal certain things? They're gonna flag you and give you a strike. This guy could go to a man's grave funeral. His mom is mourning, his family's mourning, and do a music video dissing the dude.
Wow, that's crazy.
Talking about he's smoking on him. You see Esau. That's why when you Edomites, you have a lot to pay for, man.
Right.
And we're gonna continue to call out your hypocrisy, man.
Right, yeah. Because that's Esau's ways and customs. That's how he lives.
That's how he lives.
You know, he goes and takes people's land. You know, takes different burial grounds and then establishes business there on a graveyard, man. You know, and then now these rappers, you know, they're rapping about their ops and, you know, smoking the ops at the grave, man.
The thing is, black culture is nothing but a microcosm of white culture.
That's it.
So-called white culture.
Exactly.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Go and take commands and block. What's that about? That's
Yeah.
what Esau
Yep.
did. Esau went and took blocks.
That's what it is, man.
Okay, of course.
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, take over the block.
That's what the jug game is about, man.
Literally.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so
Get a person hooked on something. I
Yeah.
smoke this. I put a
Yeah, put
juice in
that
it.
bottle to him. Yep, yep.
You know? He's fucked up. You need something?
I
You
got
know?
something for you.
Fucking Esau.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, this is the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts.
And she was well favored, man. Okay? These nations, they looked up to America. They looked at America as some great beacon of light.
Yeah.
Okay? But what did she do? She brought them into her witchcrafts. All right? She made them just as wicked. That's that golden cup.
Yeah.
Spilling wine everywhere, man. Read that again, bro.
This is Nahum chapter 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations to her whoredoms and families to her witchcrafts.
That's it. It got them all in that heavy witchcraft, all in that in the heavy whoredoms against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? They're all following the China. We're trying to get what they're doing from. They got that from these Edomites. Okay, this technocratic system where if you jaywalk, you put your face on the screen.
Yeah, yeah. Smile to pig.
Yeah. Come on, man. It's nothing for them to introduce the chip. That's
yeah.
nothing. It's all they already have the system there.
Yeah. And over there, they're very compliant.
Oh yeah, yeah. They can speak.
As soon as the government says something, they're going to follow it.
That's right. So they're just following that well-favored harlot. You know? Right? Go ahead.
Verse 19, there is no healing of thy bruise, thy wound is grievous. All that hear the brood of thee shall clap their hands over thee. For upon whom hath not thy wickedness passed continually?
Right. It's reached everywhere. Right? I don't think Ishmael has the whole way. No, Ishmael's just like, he's following Esau's way too, to some extent. Okay? He's following Esau's way to some extent as well, man. Okay? He's not fully in the Eastern way. Nah, man. Got cell phones, they got internet,
Yeah.
you know? They're getting divorced now. A lot of divorces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? They're trying to justify, their laws and having multiple wives. Oh, it's good. It's good for everyone. They try to justify because what? Because they kind of feel bad about it now. Because what? Because Esau's wine is spread every goddamn.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 51 in verse 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of a wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Right. Babylon has made all the world drunken. And the thing is, the one thing with Ishmael and that Muslim stuff, to be honest, when you think about it, that's really like represents kind of like the old way. That Muslim, like kind of like a old what Esau would say, a primitive way. It's not the scriptures, but it's similar. It's like they have similar customs, so to speak. So it's like them demonizing that is demonizing that whole type of way, the Eastern way.
That's right.
Saying this is wicked, and they talk about the Muslims like they're the devil themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, and Esau's purposely setting up these Muslims in these different places to do madness, praying in front of churches, praying on the loudspeaker. What's that about? You're in a city praying on a loudspeaker. What the fuck is going on?
That's right.
Okay, and now these Edomites are complaining. Even in Trinidad, in the Caribbean, The woman, they're building a mosque, supposedly. She's like, nah, they're telling us it's this and that, but I look at it, they're building a big mosque. What's happening? Right? So you know Esau is very subtle, man. Right? So he'll use that and he'll transition that into coming up against us. And remember when Vocab was first on the scene, he was trying to tie us with the Muslims, man. He was going against the Muslims, and then the next video would come against us. Go against the Muslims, the next video would come against us. Right? So Esau has his plans, man, but then we called it out. I remember I did a video. Well, I know the elder Yahshua called him out many times. He's the first one that was really, I heard him calling him out on that. Okay? It's elder Yahshua on the Muslim thing, but I remember I came on his Vocab's comment board years ago. I said blah blah. I said something. I said cursed him out some in the script. It's a little something on the comment board. That was back then when we came on the comment boards. But then Vocab said he went to go check my page, and the next video I did, after I cursed him out, I went and did a video, and it was Vocab is nothing but an agent to demonize us, or something like that. An agent set up to demonize us, something like that. And he read it. He's like, he sighed, you know. and then he left. He got cut. He got fucking cut. As soon as he came, and he was on live doing it.
Man.
As soon as he came to my page, it said Vocab is not for the agent. He was reading it. He said, Vocab is not for the agent. Here to demonize. Because he knew that's what he was, man. That's what he is. All right? Yeah. And that's them snares. You know, they set up a snare. They're setting up snares for the righteous, man. Okay? You could even get, they set a trap. No, not that one. Isaiah 10 and 1 is okay. Isaiah 10 and 1 is okay.
Which even he himself, he said he was an agent. You know, in one of his videos, he's like, yeah, you know, some guys came up to me, they gave me a check, some Jesuits, yeah, they gave me a check and then said, go preach this. I took it, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And he said in a joking matter, but it was facts.
Yeah, it's facts.
You know, try to say in a joking matter. We know comedy. What does it mean? Food for thought, man. You know,
There's no proof on that, though.
Right.
I looked at that and I never found that.
Wait, proof on the
Food for thought.
Oh, yeah?
Comedy mean for I never found that.
Yeah?
If brothers can find it, show me.
Not food for thought, but comedy goes from the word comida, that means eat.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
You sure? You looked at the etymology? You find it? Cause I was looking for that. Well, I never found that. Well, I've heard that too, but you gotta check everything, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, you could check that up. Let's finish what you're saying, brother.
No, that was the point. You know,
Yeah.
you know, he said that he said in a joking matter, but
Right.
it's facts, man. That's what he's an agent.
He's
You
an
know,
agent. That's what he is. That's what he is. You know, he knows about the Jesuits. What is he studying the Illuminati? No, he knows what's up. He knows what he's set up to do, and that's why he's going so hard.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he doesn't even speak about the Muslims no more.
Right.
I don't really see much videos on the Muslims like that. Like his target is clearly the Hebrew Israelites, and he don't go to. When has he went to a mosque? I don't see him going to no mosques. I see him going to the camps outside. I don't see him going to the mosque. He doesn't go to the Church of Satan. He doesn't go to nobody else. Witches. Go ahead, Zakar.
Okay, Psalm 64 and verse 1. Hear my voice, O Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy.
Right.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Vocab is the enemy. Why would you be trying to do a live stream with Vocab? Right? Or trying to give him your number? He's the enemy. Go ahead.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
That's it. So they're setting up to shoot them bitter words against the elect. Okay? To demonize, to slander. Okay? That's what they're getting. That's what they're doing. But they just need the right events to pop off. They need, the right angle. Like one brother said, that's why Esau didn't come after us yet. He didn't come after us yet because if he comes after us now, that would justify us.
Yeah.
Right? If he comes after us and this goes crazy, that would justify us. So he needs to build a case, man. What you got, bro?
Verse 4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Yeah, they shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. You know what I'm saying? And fear not. Okay? You see? And they think that they're going to get away with it, man. They think that they're not being seen. But you know what? The Spirit keeps revealing them, especially through the true prophets. They're getting revealed. You know? So, damn, they're seeing everything that I'm doing. They're watching everything that I'm doing. You know? Everything Esau does. And the thing with Esau be pivoting too. He about to do something and if people call it out, he'll switch it up. Or people don't, like, you know, like if they're trying to pass a particular law, people protest against it, the public comes up against it. So, and then he'll repackage it. He'll change it and then he'll repackage it. Okay? But you see, since we have the Holy Spirit, we catch everything anyway. We don't care how you repackage it, we caught the repackage. All right? That's why he doesn't want the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai to go throughout the earth. Because that's just going to, he can't do, what can he do? He needs secrecy. What can he do without that? Their power is secrecy. That's what it's all about, man. Go ahead, bro.
What's against them is the truth.
That's right.
Verse 5, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them?
That's right. That's right. Who shall see them? They don't want to be seen. You know? You know? I mean, the Rothschilds, how much times you see the Rothschilds on the Forbes? You don't see them on no fucking Forbes. Okay? You know what I'm saying? They don't even pop up. But everyone knows their name, and we don't even know if that's the top family right now. We know they could we know it's one of them.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We don't. These people you don't know about. These people do what they do.
They got old money.
That's, yeah.
They do what they do. They're all philanthropists. Go ahead. With no name, you know. You know, but their money's behind black. All these top corporations. But Jake got money. Jake is all over the screen. You'll think in your mind, and that's how they work on the subconscious. You'll think Jake is the richest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, look at P Diddy. P Diddy's a tadpole, man. He's a tadpole. That's why he's in jail.
You got the crumbs, eh?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
They search out iniquities. They accomplish a
And they don't let these guys into the money, the stable money.
No.
They don't let these guys into infrastructure. That's the real shit. It's the infrastructure. Because the infrastructure, every place needs an infrastructure. Okay? Which is what? Your wiring, your pipe systems. And then they put money into whatever they want to put money into, but who's paying for it? The people. Right? When they give that money, we're going to put money. When Cardi said I'm going to put money to the infrastructure, who's he giving the money to? The corporations.
That's right.
They're going to choose what they do with the money. Oh, it's for you. You need infrastructure? What are you guys getting mad for? You guys need, right? So hey man, he's on a high level. He thinks on a high level. And P. Diddy been complaining about not being able to get into the liquor business like that. They had him as the face of that Ciroc thing.
But it wasn't his.
No, it's not his. Kanye doesn't own Adidas. He had to partner with them, man. And he was complaining about not being able to reach the level of Ralph Lauren because they're not. When you get to the top, they tell you, listen, nigga, you can't. You're not a part of this club.
Just be
You're
happy.
just a nigga.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right, that's right. Even Jordan is
I was
only a
just
nigga.
thinking about,
Yeah.
Jay-Z. They blocked Jay-Z from building a casino. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Nas was able to get it, but really Nas is just the face.
That's right. That's
Nas
right.
is just the face of it. Okay? Nas is just the face of the casino. All right?
So Jay-Z, was it Jay-Z and Nas or was it?
No,
Well, Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
was just the face too. He was just the face. You know? He didn't put up the majority of the capital. Majority of the capital was put up by Caesars. Okay? Caesars is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, casino giants. So they got that old money, got all the connections, but they need. Guess what? Jay-Z's a New York icon, so they want his face to be boom, boom, boom. That's what they use Jake for. They use Jake for popularity and shit.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, for promotion. That's what they use Jake for. Okay,
That's right.
but he didn't. He would have had a little thing, but he was just a face.
That's right.
And the same thing with Nas. Nas is just facing. Okay, So you got to go deeper to really understand what Esau's, and that's why it's so intricate. If you're not studying it, you really won't know. It's a lot of things.
That's right.
It's a lot, you know.
Yeah, because all this money that Jake be getting, you know, you're like, yo, how come Jake's not doing nothing with it? You
That's
know,
right,
but you
that's
come
right.
to realize because of Esau, man, they can't establish anything with the money that they get, man.
That's right. That's
You know,
right.
they get, like the brother was saying, get to a level, Esau's like, you're staying there, man. You're not going anywhere else.
That's right.
You know, because Esau knows, you know, if Jake puts his foot on something, you know, establishes for him, he's going to take over. You know? We've seen it throughout history, man. Esau
right.
doesn't want that to happen again.
That's
He
right.
will not allow it.
You will not allow it.
That's right. He owns the music industry,
That's
right? Jake has all that talent, but he owns the music industry. Okay,
That's
Lucien Grant. Okay, and these guys. You think they're gonna let you get up in there and be on equal footing? Absolutely not.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
No, they want to push that poison out.
That's
Even
right.
BET, Jake trying to buy back BET. You're not getting it back,
It's ours.
nigga.
But I saw that Tyler Perry. I thought he bought it.
He tried to buy it. They said go home.
To go home.
Told his ass go home. Viacom owns that, man. And they don't care what you come with. You could come with billions. They don't care. You could be, it could be real profitable. But they want to control your mind.
Yeah.
Esau's about control. They have enough money.
Yeah.
Esau has. You think the Rothschilds need money? You think, oh, this could be profitable. They're at a level of control now. Shit, I mean, goddamn, you get 20 million, you don't need no more. I mean, I'll say for us. I mean,
Yeah.
Jake get 20 million. He just chill.
Yeah. Rucha get 20 million. He wanted suicide.
Yeah. You know, but because he lost his power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you could really have the similar lifestyle to everyone that with 330 million. You could have that. You could go get, you know, flying a jet.
Yeah.
You know, you could do all those things. Skip the line.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Ford servants. Oh, one more. You know. Go ahead. They need that power, which I believe somebody said that. What excites them after they get everything? What excites them? The raw power of the human beings. That's what they're gonna have with the micro C hip.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 6, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search.
Yeah, that's right.
Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep.
So they map this out. They have think tanks. They sit down. They say, no, we're gonna do this and that because this is gonna keep them out, and we're gonna stay on top. As a matter of fact, we're gonna grow. They're gonna shrink, and this and that. They're gonna think they have power, but they don't. Come on, man.
They play with your mind.
And Jake, and people think that a Jake, because he got a few million or even a billion, you can't help much people with $1 billion. You cannot help, you're not going to help the community. You can't help all of Brooklyn with $1 billion. With $1 billion. He cannot. I'm telling you, brothers. I did the calculation. They say you really can't do much. You know? And anyways, it's set up for certain people to be poor anyway. Everyone can't just come up anyway. The Most High got to bless you. You know? Even if a brother got 3 million, you're not gonna be able to help all the body. You can give a little something, but you're not gonna help in the sense of changing their life.
No.
You're not gonna help. It's not possible. It's not enough. You know. So a person coming to a little money, and that's why these niggas go broke. They think they can just throw money away. Here. Before they know it, they're looking for a job.
They're back in Coney Island.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like, what's his name?
And Samuel? No.
No, it's Sebastian Telfair. The doctor.
Oh, that guy crying. Who's the guy? No, that's not the guy. Somebody else.
EBT guy?
Yeah, the EBT guy.
He used to play, was in Minnesota. He was from New York, but now he did a little video, a little documentary saying that he's back in the projects.
Oh yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
Shit, he did a documentary.
Yeah, you're just throwing money around like it's just there. No, you gotta learn how to preserve shit. You gotta learn how to preserve. You know, to make the money work for you or something like that. You know, you don't just fucking throw the money around like a clown. And if anything, you teach them how to get bread too, and you help them boost them to build them up. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say if I get something, I'm gonna help you brothers get. I would help you brothers learn how to take this, but this is what we're gonna do. Let's plan out something, and then you build a business from this. You know, instead of you just keep feeding people. What's gonna happen with you? Everything, then nobody's gonna have nothing. Doesn't make sense. Go ahead.
You got something?
Huh? Go ahead.
Yeah. It says here in Psalm 73 and 3, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm.
Their strength is firm. Their power. Look at that word strength in the blue letter. Okay? Maybe you should just be reading from the blue letter, brother. You ever thought about that? No, I'm playing, man. But ultimately, you know what I'm saying? The 73. Look at the word
Which one?
strength. Strength.
Okay.
The strength is firm.
Yeah, verse 4.
Yeah. Okay. You know, hey, man, infrastructure. Hey, that's the Hey, well, what is infrastructure? Look up the definition of infrastructure. Oh, your phone's out? Okay, look at the definition of infrastructure.
If I see too.
Got the word strength.
Yep, what?
Okay, this is the word strength from the blue letter. It
Kazakh.
says,
No, I'm trying to wonder if it's Kazakh.
and it says a wall.
Oh, okay.
It says prominence, body, belly, contemptuous, nobles, wealthy men. It says, Strong's definition, be strong, the body as being rolled together, also powerful, mighty strength.
A wall. Okay. So read that again.
Yeah, it says,
And that, is there a root too?
that's the
That's the root.
unused root.
Okay, go ahead.
Twist.
Twist.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to twist to be
That's
strong.
all.
It says prominence, body, belly, contemptuous, nobles, wealthy men. And whose definition from unused
Okay,
root
okay,
meaning
okay.
to twist.
See, because what I'm thinking about when it says the twist is being able to manipulate,
Right.
being able to do things. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they could make this happen, make that happen, because they got the strength to do it.
That's right. Yeah.
Jake don't have the strength to make things move. That's what I think about when I see it twist. Okay? Jake can't really make things move like that, man. Jake can't change the music industry. You know? He can't change the sports industry. Esau has the power to change it.
That's right.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. That's
Another
right.
thing is that they're all of one mind, you know? They have a body, but they're all of one mind. See, Jake is just, let's say one Jake wants to build a school, it's just one,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
you
Not
know?
you.
Them, they have a family, a lineage, and it's established.
That's right.
And like some they go to school to learn how to
Add
have
on to.
excuse me,
But
to have control and you know
Yeah.
to have a rulership over people.
that's
They're
true.
built
That's
up
true.
for that.
Yep. They're built up for that. Yep. Yeah. They go to school and you know they have limousines and they got servants
Yeah.
in these high school. You know,
They have a different mindset.
and people they talk to them like shit. People see that, but they go to take the pictures to seem like they're intelligent. You know,
Yeah.
like they're good. You know, like they're good graduate kids. No, that's just all for PR. They just come take the pictures and they leave.
That's right. Yeah.
All right? They go to class when they want to go to class. They'll have a servant do their homework and shit.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, people live different, man. They don't live like you, man.
That's right.
They don't live like you.
My high school teacher reminded us, he put all the so-called black kids in front and said, yo, you guys have to try because these white people, man, and when they finish high school, their fathers, their
Yeah,
families, they own shit, they own companies.
Yeah,
They're gonna
bro.
go
They
and
get put on,
you guys are gonna go work for them.
Right.
So you guys need to try, you know. So
That was an Edomite?
Yeah.
That was an Edomite or Jake?
It was a Jake. Yeah.
The real?
Yeah, he gave us the real. Even to this day, I remember it because when you're at school, the other teachers they don't tell you that. They don't give you the facts. He separated us. He put the black people in front. He put the white people in the back. They say,
That's all right.
I'm
That's
not
right.
teaching them. I'm teaching you guys.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's all right. That's
Yeah.
all right. But that's why you see. But that's why you need black male teachers.
Yeah.
See, that's one of the things we were fucked up with. We didn't even have our own teacher. Edomite women teaching the whole fucking time. For the whole majority of the time. Come on, man. You think they give a shit?
They don't give it to
They
me.
don't give a shit about you, man.
Shit.
Okay. Go to the office.
Brad,
I lived in the office, man. That's not that cold. This is my chair.
At your office.
Yeah, no, I had my chair. No, this is my chair. It's my chair. You know, for kids to get off my chair. You know, this is my chair, man. I own the office, man. I'm serious, man. I went to the office a lot of times in elementary, man. For bullshit. Complete bullshit.
yeah, they would treat the Edomites different compared
Yeah.
to Jacob.
Yeah.
You know, when Esau goes to ask a question, you know, she's all into it, explain it, you know, gritty nitty. Jake comes and asks a question, she's barely investing time to
Right.
actually break it down to
Right,
you, man.
right.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Did you read
It
your
all
book?
matters. All
Yeah.
matters. Oh yeah, right,
Read your book.
right, right.
Yeah, and then she's throwing attention. I see what the fuck, man. It's
Yeah.
a different energy with the Edomite. What's going on?
But you see, that's why, hey man, you have a man of the Lord as a father, you're lucky. You need
Yeah,
young brothers
bro.
have a man of the Lord as a father, you're lucky. Because I know I'd be heavily invested in my child. I'll be like, what's going on? What's going on in school? What did they say? Did the teacher, you asked her, what did you have? What did she ask you? What did she tell you? Ah, she told me to read the book. Oh yeah? Let me go check the school tomorrow to see what's really happening. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
We have to read the
That's
book.
why they don't like have a Jake father when they have a father in the fake house. It gets a little rough, especially if it's like an involved father.
Yeah.
It gets a little rough. You can't just do what you want to do, especially if it's serious.
Yeah,
You can't just do what you want because they'll come and they'll put you in line, man.
That's right, that's
Hey,
right.
do this and that.
Nigga shook too.
Don't talk to my
Oh, they
child
get
this
shook.
way.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
There was this, when they were just starting, they were just starting with these the satanic shit with the ABC and all that shit. You know, I believe there was a teacher that put like children like in like dress. The father saw that he came the next day to school and said, "Yo, you don't put my son
That's
in a
right.
fucking dress. He came in pants and he's gonna leave in pants."
That's right.
Something like that, you know.
That's right.
He cussed out the teachers like, "Yo." You know,
Crack.
just in that time when they were just beginning with that, you know,
Okay. But his son,
introducing that madness. Huh?
but his son didn't put the dress though.
I hope not.
He just said like,
yeah,
yo, I see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
you know?
No, but there's one where the dude did put a dress.
Yeah,
Oh,
There's
wow.
one where there's one a preschool. It was a preschool kid.
Put on
There's
the
one.
dress.
There's one where he did. That happens a lot.
yeah. Especially if you're a child, you're impressionable. Everyone does it.
Yeah.
You know.
Painting their nails.
Yeah, they put peer pressure on
Painting
the
their
future
nails.
kids.
Painting their nails.
Yeah.
You know.
Just a
And you know,
child.
it's hey man, our peoples are just as fucked up. I mean, my auntie tried to do that shit. And she's a demon. And I already told you that demon auntie. She's a Satanist, man. I don't even. Hey, listen, man. She knows, man. She's scared of me, brother. I
Yeah.
give her that look, man.
That's right.
She's the devil, man. All right. She tried to do that shit to us when we were kids, man. You know. You know. Not dress, but paint the nails.
Oh,
I just want to practice.
So hey man, so hey, that's why, and guess what? Our parents were too fucking, well, not all of us, but a lot of our parents were too fucking lenient. Even if you got a parent, they're scared to say shit. You know? They didn't come and they didn't really put their foot down. They always took the side of the teeth. They didn't really see what really going on, you know?
Yeah.
You know? Because they just want to get by.
mm-hmm.
But now, that's why I said you're lucky if you have a man of the Lord
Right.
as a parent, you know, because then guess what? Now, hey, you're coming up right way. You're coming up good. You're coming up in a good way.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Oh, that's why it says he that teaches his son,
Yeah.
leave it the enemy.
Hey, man.
You know, you can't because them
That's
they're
right. That's right, brother.
yeah
Beautiful.
they're want.
Matter of fact,
It's again we're bringing it back to twist. You know, to twist. They want to mold
That's right.
the younger generation into good into servants. They want to mess up their brains so it's easier for them to control when they're grown. You know, so they pump them without that madness, coonery.
Yeah.
You know, so that when they're adults, they're basically the perfect slave.
Well, guess what? School is an institution.
That's right. It is.
School is an institution.
You gotta look at what
They got that.
Wow.
They got that. Yeah, you got to bring that word out.
Yeah,
Institution.
yeah.
School is an institution.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Wow.
so jail is an institution.
Yeah.
Okay. So they own all those institutions. They got the power to twist.
Yeah.
Like you said, they got the power to twist.
Yeah.
They got the power to malleate. So if you need to overpower that as much as you can through the spirit by the home,
Yeah.
by
That's
being
it.
active, by being present,
That's right, that's
they
right.
don't want that
No.
because now you're going against their authority.
Yeah.
which is why they took the fathers out of
That's
the
why
house.
they took the fathers.
Exactly. Yeah. I remember. I think it was a
Women are docile.
Oh, wow.
Women are docile.
They're
Women just
docile.
go with the flow. You know?
That's right.
See, all that we're speaking about, they thought about these things
Oh,
those
yeah.
counselors, during those counselors.
They do.
The woman doesn't have a testosterone to rebel. You know, she doesn't have that willingness to stand up.
And they're easily deceived.
That's right.
And
That's
they're
right.
easily deceived.
The
Because
scripture says she's the weaker vessel.
That's
That's
right.
it.
that's right.
But
I was gonna say pertaining to having a father. you know, if you have a father that's in the truth, that's teaching you these things, beneficial for you. Because I remember watching a lesson from Elder Ariala. He was saying how I don't know if it was a camp or a sit down, but he mentioned how that, you know, with his kids, you know, he always asked them, what did the teacher teach you, you know?
Yeah.
Like every time they come back home, he asks like that, like unbrainwash them, you know,
Yeah,
for what the madness that the teacher is spewing, man.
Man, lucky.
You know, because the school system is always fucked up, man. You know, they teach me LGBT, this, that, the third.
It's okay.
You know, they're brainwashing you, man. So you know, you having a father figure that's like in the right path, in this truth, you know, he's gonna correct you and guide you the perfect way, man. You want to put you on game.
They don't know how lucky they are.
Yeah, man.
They don't realize.
Especially
You know.
this time.
They don't realize, man.
yeah.
I remember, you know, Jake is poor too, you know, but like I remember, you know, my pops took me to one kung fu class, you know,
What?
like a kung fu class one time. You know, 'cause my uncle was doing kung fu, right, which was really my pops' best friend. He was doing kung fu and shit. I was like, I want to learn, you know. So I went to kung fu, and I was beating all them Edomite asses. I was like grade 2, I was beating grade 6 Edomites. That show you Jake, right there. I knew Jake was stronger. And then just wrapped him up, and the teacher got mad. What the fuck? You been here for 2 years? I want to see that again. Because I didn't know nothing. I just got there, tangling up the Edomite. Okay? And guess I was like, oh shit, I can destroy all these motherfuckers, you know?
Yeah, man.
And you know, but then my pops did that. I never went back.
Man,
But how much you know how much you learn from martial arts, man?
a lot.
You learn a lot from that shit, man. I should have been boxing. We all should have been doing some fighting and boxing and martial arts since we were children. And coming up. And you know what? That would have evaded a lot of problems in our life too. You know, because guess what? When you know how to fight, all you need is to show one example at school. One example, and trust me, the rest of the
Stay
school,
away, bro.
he's getting free box juice,
Yeah.
free milkshake.
you become the man.
Right? I'm talking about a real example. You know, you fought. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a real. I'm not talking about, you know, you fought before. You know, you box him up and okay, my nose is bleeding. I'm talking about a really, like, the guy like almost went to the hospital.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Messing with you.
That's true.
They show you respect, man.
That's true.
Respect. Okay? And you would have evaded so much problems in your life, and you wouldn't have to try to be something. You know, you wouldn't have to try to be something that you're not, so to speak, you know, or try to fit in, right?
Right,
So a lot
right.
of these people, why do you think a lot of these people join gangs and shit?
Yeah.
They join gangs to fit in, man. Okay,
Yeah.
you see? So them things, a lot of them things could have been, and that's just one aspect. That's just one thing I'm showing you that I know that's a beneficial thing.
Yeah.
But that takes what a father
Right.
saying, "No, come, you're doing this, you're gonna do that," and being
Yeah.
serious about it.
Being guided.
Yeah, and Esau, he does that with his children, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does
You know,
that.
they're
Whoa.
investing in
They
their
do
kids, bro.
heavily.
Heavy, brother. I've witnessed it, you
Yeah, I
know.
know
Ishmael
lessons.
too.
Ishmael too.
Oh,
They
yeah.
invest, they get them tutors and shit.
Yeah.
You know, they invested in the homework, things of that nature. You know, I remember I had a project with an Edomite. I went to their crib. You know, I was seeing, the parents were involved in shit, you know. That's how you
Yeah.
doing, you know.
What is
good,
it? What is
that.
this?
I'm like, what the fuck? You know? When I'm at home, I gotta do shit by my own, you know.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Wow.
But then they're getting, and then you can see, the guy was not smart. He's stupid.
Right.
You know, but I can see why, you know, he gets certain grades because, you know, their parents is investing in him, man.
Same thing with Moab.
You know?
Oh yeah. Same thing with Moab. Moab don't
Shit.
play.
The dudes was basically doing the whole project. I'm just, what the fuck is going on, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you gotta do this and that. I'm like, shit, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jake has completely. They lost their way.
Lost
That's
it.
right.
They lost their way in such a high level that Jake is not even invested in
Bro,
their children correctly, man.
if the parents invested in it, Jake would be on a level, bro.
So perfect.
Jake would be, because we have the talent. We're the smarter people, man.
Come on, man.
Esau's fucking dumb,
Brother.
you know? Even with the help that he's getting, he's still stupid. Imagine how much more us, if we had the help from our parents and things of that nature and invested in their education. Yo, Jake would be on a whole nother level, man.
Yeah.
The subject I was good at as a child was math.
That's right.
That was the subject I was good at. You know? So if you're good at math, you can go into what they call STEM. Right? Which is that's the big money making careers, man. You know what I'm saying? So why didn't I go? And plus, when I went to high school, I was in the intelligent group.
Right.
Like I did the test. I just took a test. You know, you did the test and you
Right,
got
right,
into
right.
it. The IBO, right? Of course, I fell out because what? I'm in the streets. I'm doing all kind of shit. I'm selling. I'm doing all kind of badness. Okay, fighting.
Yeah.
All right. But guess what? I'm doing that. You know, which if I was brought up the right way, that wouldn't need to be done. That wouldn't be done. You know? and you know, and this world pollutes you, man. And what was a heavy influence in that? The music.
Yeah.
The music. Not just hip hop either. The Benjamite dance, that shit was demonic. Baba boy, don't run. Don't you hear that? Huh? Them dress up like police and don't run like thieves. Don't run. You know, you hear that shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if anyone bump you running, you know? Yo, who's that guy? Who's that guy? You know, you put a flashlight in his face at the party. Where you? Where you? I remember there was parties in Bergs. There'd be one the demons would be running around because they're from the neighborhood, you know. They'll run around, put a flashlight in everyone's face, and see who's who. That's crazy. Yeah, it was demon time. But the demon time say, "Oh, you better not come to me with the flashlight." Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I got the kind.
But I believe he did it. I said, whatever, bro. I'm gonna let it go. You know, I was by myself. You know?
Let's slide this time.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, it says Ecclesiasticus 30. I'll start at verse 1. It says, "He that loveth his son causeth him oft to fill the rod,
Yeah.
that he may have joy of him in the end." And he says, "He that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. He that teacheth the son grieveth the enemy."
That's right. They grieve at the enemies grieved at that, man. Esau's mad at that, man. Give me that word grieve, brother. Esau's mad at it. Esau's his whole mindset is to cast you down from your excellence. So you teaching your son, that's bringing him up, making him excellent. Okay? Exalting him. All right? That's not what Esau wants, man. We could think about, oh, this, that, we could do this, but you know what? We need the kingdom any fucking. So it's all good. We're going to get perfect in the kingdom. Heavenly Father, we're the sons of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and He's bringing us up the right way.
That's
That's
right.
right, that's
which
right,
is,
that's right.
which in the spirit is grieving Esau.
It is.
Yeah,
Yahweh
yeah.
Shem Yahushua is teaching his sons, you know.
That's right.
That's right, that's right.
He's
Yeah.
bringing us up the right way.
That's right. That's right.
And He can't do nothing about that.
That's right. That's right.
Right? This is beyond His school system.
That's right. That's right. That's
This
right.
is through the Holy Spirit.
That's
man.
right.
That's
That's
right.
right. That's right. Which he can't fight because he's a carnal man.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Higher
is that
education,
Psalms,
please.
was that, Psalms 50 it says, "I will set them in order. I will set them in order right before your eyes."
Yeah.
That's right. There's more than that.
Yeah, this is the word grief, and the etymology online. It says hardship, suffering, pain, bodily affliction.
He's pain. It hurts it.
Yeah, it hurts.
Hurt. Gnashing the teeth. Go ahead.
It says wrong, grievance,
Go ahead.
injustice, misfortune, calamity.
Yeah.
It says burden, oppress,
Yeah.
make heavy, cause grief.
Yeah. Make heavy
Weighty.
cause- Weighty. Yeah, yeah. So this is a serious, and it's weighty is a serious. Yeah, it's like a serious feeling, you know. So he takes that very seriously. What's happening with the Holy Spirit? You know, when he sees us waking up, and he sees us coming in that way, he got to demonize him. You know, and that's why, like I said, he's going against the Muslims. But really, when you look at the Muslims, you can look at that as the old way.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, you can look at that as the old way, and he's like, anyone that's with that, you know, is like with that primitive way, he must be a terrorist. Okay, so that's how Esau's operating now. He's the devil, man. He's the devil. Okay, and guess what? There's so many black Muslims that Jake is easy to make Jake the face using that too. Right? You got the Nation of Islam. You got a lot of Jakes that are into that.
Yeah.
You know.
Just recently, so I can do it.
I just want to say something real quick. And a lot of them rappers, when they become Muslims,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. That's right. That's right.
And ball players, that's the in thing. It's like a trend, a big trend.
They go to jail.
I'm a Muslim. Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
Muslim.
They are
Muslim.
yes.
Go ahead.
But even here, you know, there's a big conflict between, you know, the Edomites and the Muslim. And I just seen it was no, it was an article. It was basically it was a show, but it was radio. But it's an Edomite speaking against these Muslim people that are covered.
Yeah.
But he's going against a Jake, so it's a Jake that's defending the Muslims.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, so it's just like they said, Jake is weird. You know.
Yeah. Jake has ties to that shit.
Yeah.
Jake has ties, like they're into that.
Yeah.
You know? So they could easily demonize Jake with that. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah,
And he's crafty, man. So you gotta watch it from all types of angles and all little. It's subtle.
very
comparison.
He's not gonna come out straight. He's a subtle. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, Ecclesiasticus 30 and verse 3. He that teacheth the son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice. Of
And
him.
you know what? It's probably not even a coincidence that Jake is that been into that. That's part of Jake's, like Jake, you know, the Nation of Islam. That shit's not a coincidence, man. That shit, you know, that was set up like that.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
and then for them to be terrorists, you know, to them the 9/11, you know, it was set up like
Yes,
that. Like
yes,
Jake, they set Jake up for that.
yes.
Because before Jake was what, Christians?
Yeah, yep.
You know,
Yeah.
coming to, you know, when they were in Babylon, they were Christians in Babylon,
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
right?
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, and Malcolm X, and then you had Muhammad Ali. Those are big proponents of
Big
that.
proponents.
A lot of Jakes went into following that madness, man.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
And then, you know, some of them were sincere, but some of them were set up.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he's God.
That's right.
Right. Which that's really which is similar to Muslim, but that's really the 5%.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, and that's something like that because I remember what do you call him, the good speaker Farrakhan saying this is different between being Muslim and following
And what?
Muhammad. They say that Muslim is the black man religion. I was trying to say the difference.
Yeah, well, hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
But they don't recognize Muhammad.
They don't recognize it. No, right,
Nation
right.
of Islam?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they recognize the fucking Edomites. The Edomite fucking, that guy, what the fuck they call him again? The Honorable Elijah? No.
Yeah.
Is it Elijah? Yeah, it might be Elijah. No, but I think it's Noah. I think it's no, it's not Elijah. No, somebody else. No, Elijah's not the Edomites. It's somebody else. That the founder, which were two Edomites, man. The Edomites that founded that shit and gave them that garbage. So hey, so that isn't by coincidence, you know. We had Tupac talking about, oh, you're a Muslim now, you know. And these different people, like that was always kind of accepted among the Jacob,
Yeah.
like coming up when we were coming up, you know.
That's right. And it was like it's like the standard of being a person of the light. Like in that movie, don't be a menace. Or
No,
Menace
no,
to
no,
Society.
Menace to
Menace to
Society.
Society.
Oh,
But
yeah.
even don't be a menace. Anyways, Menace to Society. You had that
Sharif.
guy.
Sharif.
Huh? Yeah,
Sharif.
exactly.
Yep. There's all that shit, bro. And who created? That was a so-called Jew that made that movie, man. I believe. What's his name? Norman Lear? No, somebody else. Another Jew, so-called Jew that made a lot of good
Yeah?
movies.
It wasn't the two brothers?
If I'm not mistaken, huh?
It wasn't them two brothers?
Two Jake brothers?
Yeah.
Might be, but I know
The
this.
what?
Is it the Hugh brothers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, are those
We got-
are those Amalek? Is that Amalek?
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah,
Look it up. Yeah.
Because you know, Amalek is behind a lot of that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
At the end of the day, the funding comes from
Yeah, that's right.
The what?
The
The
funding.
funding.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, you got something?
Did you want the word institution?
Oh yeah, we need the word institution, but let's read what you have first.
Okay, this is this is the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Right. Great fear fell upon them which saw them, man. See,
Yeah.
so we're standing on our feet, and the elites are in fear. Okay, the elites are in fear, man. Okay, they're not happy with this, man. Okay, they didn't want us to wake up. Oh, even the apostles speak about the time where this guy hopped out the limousine. How did you learn this? Because you know what? They know, through the demons,
Yeah.
and whatever the case may be, that the end would come when Jake started to wake up.
That's it.
So when Jake waking up, they said this is their end,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So they had to start moving quick
Yeah.
with their agendas, man. They had to, especially now it's on the internet and all that. Nah, man, they're
Oh,
through.
man. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I think there was a study that said there's a large number of people who identify as Hebrew Israelites.
Oh, yeah. Millions. Millions.
So imagine. So he says he sees those numbers, that fear. Even if there's only a few that let's say a minimal number that are really in the truth, but just knowing that you're Israelite, to them, it's a fearful thing. Because if you know you're Israelite, you're against this kingdom, in a sense.
Well, you're waking up. You're waking up, and you know you're waking up to to who they are. You're waking up to your power. And that's when they're through.
Yeah.
That's when they're through. First of all, they know what the history says about when we with our power.
Yeah.
No one could take us down.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
They said that. You know, it was Edom. It was the king of Edom and the king of Moab. You know, who said, "Listen, man, if they're with their power, ain't nothing you can do." You know.
Yeah, those are two melanated brothers. Guys,
There's 2 million guys. Okay.
Hugh brothers. Huh? Okay. They also made the Book of Eli too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember because Tupac had a fight with them.
Huh?
Tupac fight them.
Oh, okay. If I may say too, also, you know, the number of Israelites coming back to who they are, it raises the question of who's Esau? Who are the people that are in the land of Israel right now? You know, and that question is being raised. You know, then you got to go back to who fulfills the prophecy, man.
And they're tying that to anti-Sem, right? You speak against them, that's anti-Sem, right? And that Muslim, you know, all that can be tied to Jake. You know. Anyways, and they have Kanye West popping up. They have Candace Owen talking shit.
Yeah.
All them Jakes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So Jake could be the face. You know, they're gonna make Jake the face of that too. You know, which they've already kind of did it in a sense. So you know, Esau, he's moving in his crafty ways, man. Let's get the word institution. You ready your precept ready?
Yeah, I read that. I have another one.
Okay, go read your precept again. The other one.
Okay, this is Revelation 12 and verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice." Revelation 12 and 12. "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time."
Right, the devil's coming down having great wrath because he knows his time is short. That's why he's moving the way he's moving. That's why they're getting ready to do a whole lot of witchcraft in these times that we're in now.
Yeah.
Okay, or that we're coming into.
Yeah.
Right, they're about to turn up the witchcraft in this little period.
Yeah,
right, and we're gonna see, man. I'm not surprised. Listen to me. I'm not surprised at all if some major thing comes out. I expect some major thing to come out before the end of the year.
That's right.
I expect some major thing to come out.
Yeah.
I expect some, some high level things to come out, and then besides some serious things behind closed doors.
That's right.
That's what I expect.
Yeah.
That's right.
Coming into the new year, man.
That's right.
That's what I expect.
That's right. Did you
Okay?
say in your video it's between now and December?
Yeah. Now in
23 to 31st.
Now and after Christmas. After Christmas is that's when it's gonna kind of chill out, so to speak, when it comes to their witchcraft. But ultimately, hey man,
It's even worse than Halloween time then.
what? That is the true Halloween.
Oh, okay.
This time coming up is the true Halloween.
Okay.
The true Samhain, because remember they did it by the moon back then. They didn't do it by the calendar.
Which so like I believe like you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Even the C19, like we know it really popped off in 2020. March 2020. But even before there was talks of around that.
There was talks. There was talks in
November, March.
Before the year even came.
Exactly.
It was being talked about.
Yeah, it was starting, but then
witchcraft.
Well, we didn't know to what extent they were going to take.
We didn't know. And then March showed us.
March got real.
March showed us. Wow. Showed us.
Everything is
Which that's a particular time of witchcraft. That time of March.
Okay.
Damn. Which one is that? Is that Ishtar? There's a particular. Listen. That's a particular time too. We can look it up. We can look it up. Go ahead. Which that around that time is like the time of Aries. But what they do in that time, I gotta check that out. I gotta check out what's going on with that. I'll probably check it out maybe tonight. Go ahead.
Well, that's around the time of the Passover, I believe, in March.
It is. That's the time. That's around the time of the Passover. Sorry. When the Aries sign is a lamb, is a ram. Go ahead.
The word institution.
Oh, but did you finish your precept?
That was it. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
The word institution, it says here, an established organization or corporation especially of a public
An
character.
established corporation, right? Go ahead.
Established organization or corporation,
Uh-huh.
especially of a public character, if a facility or establishment in which people live and receive
Right.
care.
Public is something usually that the taxpayers pay for. Something that's public versus private. Right? Private is like your own business. You know, the taxpayer ain't paying that. Public is schools. You know? So on and so forth, right? Go ahead.
Yeah, a facility or establishment in which people live and receive care, typically in a confined setting and often without individual consent. It says here, a significant practice, relationship, or organization in a society or culture.
It's significant for the culture, for the society. That's why it never dies. It's strong. It's firm.
Yeah.
Right?
Something or someone firmly associated with a place or thing, a act of instituting establishment.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if all these businesses die, you think they're gonna close all the prisons? You think they're gonna close all the schools? No, they're gonna, you know. Well, when the society really crashes, you know, then, you know, it is what it is. But I'm talking about, let's say, if business start to fail, right? You know what I'm saying? Then what? You know, what's gonna stand? The institutions, man. Right. The hospitals, they need that. And, you know, if the society is still running, these things need to be going.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Even in the C-19, they did the school and they did it online. Right?
Yeah.
They didn't stop paying the tuition. Right?
That's a,
Okay, get me the etymology for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, you got something, bro? You got a preset?
No. Let me get one.
Okay. So yeah, man. So we coming to the end of this thing, and Esau's gonna get ready. He's moving quick, man. He's moving hard. You know, he's going hard with his witchcraft, man. We're gonna see some things we've never seen before, man. You know, we're gonna see some things that's like, whoa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the word institution in the etymology online. It says here, action of establishing or founding, system of government.
Founding, because what I was thinking about when I thought about institution was foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I was thinking about. Go ahead.
Yeah. Action of establishing or founding a system or of government, a religious order, etc. It says here foundation.
Foundation.
Yeah.
Right.
From Old French foundation, thing established.
Right. Foundation. Foundation is like your legs, you know?
Yeah.
Things that, you know, that
Yeah.
keep you up.
Yeah. It says here from Latin.
So if you own it, if you could get into the infrastructure, you win it. If you get in any infrastructure, you set. You know, like as an owner, they'll never get. They know they can never get there. Jay-Z wouldn't even try.
Yeah.
Why would he try? What's the point? You could donate. You know what I'm saying? You could donate. You could be, you know, be donate. You don't think you're getting up in there.
Shit, Dr. Umar tried to set up a school. Never happened.
No, they could buy shares and shit. That's all they can do.
That's it.
They ain't gonna be no real owners of that shit.
But Dr. Dumont, did he really try though?
Huh?
Did he really try to build that school?
No, he
He
took the money.
He took
Yeah,
it.
but I mean, come on, bro. I
He's a
mean,
little guy.
No, but I mean, the school.
but he's still gonna have to do. He's gonna still have to follow Esau's regulations. I don't know what he thinks he's gonna do in the school. He has to follow Esau's curriculum.
Yeah.
Right.
He has to build a school and just do what you want to do in there.
That's it.
Exactly.
I'll teach you to be a Hebrew. No,
That's it.
you gotta. If you go into, if it's a real school that gets funding and shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then you could get an actual diploma from.
That's right, that's right.
Yeah, you need to go to Esau, man. You ain't go to go to college. I got the Dr. Umar's certificate.
What is this?
We don't recognize that. You're gonna have to go through 7 more years. of real school.
That's right, that's right.
10 years.
But I'm
just to
already
get a
12 years old.
institution.
That's not my problem.
That's right, that's right.
Okay, get in school when you're 21. Go ahead.
Yeah, because it's Esau who gives the curriculum. You know?
That's
And I
right.
was gonna say too, even with the businesses, like let's say if Jake were to own it, Jake would get to say what goes. You know, Esau does not want that, man. Esau gets to say what goes.
That's right.
That's
You
right,
know,
that's
just if
right.
you own something, you decide how the business runs. So,
Yep.
That's right,
you know,
that's
and
right.
Esau does not want that, man.
That's right, that's right.
Says here from Latin institutionem, And this was a disposition, arrangement, instruction, education.
Instruction, education. Wow.
Noun state from institutus, see institute. Yeah.
It said, what was it? It said education?
Yeah, it says here.
Okay, I'm thinking about edifice.
Okay.
You know, building, you know. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I had a precept for the past comment in the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
That's right. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
And Salaki, I wanted to bring it back to that point, to the word twist and how the fact that we're still in oppression under these Edomites and they're the one controlling the narrative. Okay, even back then in the time of Yahweh Shai, they had to go see the Romans
That's
to
right.
put them to death. They couldn't just put them to death.
That's right.
Even if they were allowed to follow their rules, there's still a level of that they could pass. You know, to put someone to death, you had to go see the Romans. You know,
Because they own the institution.
that's it. That's it.
They own the institution of justice.
Yeah.
You know, the court systems.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so even when it came to our own laws, we had to go to Esau to get the final say. You know?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, that's it on that?
That's it on that.
Okay, go on, man.
Okay, this is Psalm 73.
Oh, shit.
Psalm 73 and verse 12. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches.
Break it down.
Yeah, they increase in riches, man. And again, because they own everything, man. It says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. You know? Even to the point where the money is not even they don't really care about the money now. Like we mentioned, they want to control. You know, they own the money. You know, their faces on the money. They don't care about that, man. You know, they want the individual. You know, they want to control the like I mentioned, the narrative. You see, they wax rich. You see, and that's a part of the blessing too. One of the blessings is that they're gonna own the earth, man, for a time being.
Psalms 37 and verse 35. I've seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree.
Yeah, all over the world. See, he's spreading himself with his philosophies. You see, and again, he's being no one can really go against it because it was given to him of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. The Lord has established him. You see, for a time. Okay, so wherever he goes, he pushes forth wickedness, witchcraft, evil. You see. That's why it says the earth is in darkness and the people are in gross darkness.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 8 and verse 25. It says, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand.
Right. Esau has been very meticulous with the way that he set up the system. That whichever way you go, you still have to come to him. There's no way that you can set up something and then you don't go to Esau for whatever. You know, it says that you'll go to your enemy for want of bread and water and you know, for all things, man. You see, Esau is really using that because that's how he stays in power.
Yeah, you want to open a business, gotta get a license.
Yeah.
And you gotta go to him. You can't just be independent and establish your own shit.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's not like it's necessary for the business itself that you have a license. No, it's just so that in Esau's eyes you've been regulated. You know, but again, his own policies is wickedness, man.
That's right.
You see?
He wants his cut.
Yeah, he wants a piece of the pie, man.
Yeah.
It's basically a big mafioso, you
Yeah.
know? You know, in the mafia, you know, if some guy wants to establish something, hey, you gotta give me 20% or 10% or something, you know?
Yeah.
Basically, him, he made it to where that it's by law that, you know, you give him a certain percentage.
For protection,
You know?
money.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
pay your protection money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just like you mentioned it sometimes, you know how those people that founded Walmart and all those big names at first they started on the corners, you know,
Yeah.
selling you know, things like that, you know, selling their merchandise on the corner. But now you need a license, so just so they can monopolize that industry.
Yeah.
You know, make it harder for someone to come up from the bottom.
Yeah.
That's
You
it.
know? You know, so they can keep the power.
Yeah, set up
One
like
of the
that.
devils said, they said competition is a sin.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, it's time to rule, though. You know? Like
Huh?
even Yahushua said it. Give to Caesar what
It's
belongs to Caesar.
yeah.
You know?
It's their time.
It's their time. You know?
To continue, it says Daniel 8 and verse 25. Into his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand.
Yeah. Craft goes into witchcraft. You know, prosper in his hands.
So that's going into Antiochus first and foremost, Antiochus. Okay, but Esau's in the same
Yeah,
spirit.
that was an
They're the
Edomite.
same.
You know,
They're the same.
Antiochus was an Edomite. Salaki. It says, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand.
Because eventually he will be destroyed, man. You know, there's an end to wickedness, man. See?
Yeah, that was on that.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead, Joseph.
Okay, real quick. So really, you can get that in NLT too. Job 21 and verse 7. It says here, Job 21 verse 7, wherefore do the wicked live, become old, ye are mighty in power. Their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes. Their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of the Most High upon them.
That's speaking of the wicked, huh?
Yeah, just being like we said earlier, firm,
Yep.
established.
Secure. Cool. Like, everything goes right for them, you know, because again, Satan is helping them out. You know, Satan is helping with their endeavors. You know, so they can do whatever wickedness they want. They can prosper in this world. You see?
Yep.
They can push forth wickedness. You know, they're not being judged yet. You know, their judgment is at the end. You see?
Yeah. Satan is helping them.
Yeah.
Satan is helping very much.
They're getting blessings on the left hand.
Yeah. There's a lot of blessings up to get on the left hand if you go on the left hand, but then it comes with a curse at the end.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
See?
That's it.
You think it's all you're gonna pay more than you got.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? That's how the left hand operates, man. But with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, it's not but profit. Once you go through what you have to go through, it's only profitable. You know? Right?
And the NLT, Job 21 and verse 7, why do the wicked prosper? Growing old and powerful, they live to see their children grow up and settle down, and they enjoy their grandchildren. Their homes are safe from every fear, and and God does not punish them.
Yeah. So after they read that again, Salaki?
Okay, Job 21 verse 7 NLT. Why do the wicked prosper, growing old and powerful?
Yeah, so you can see that, man. And it even tells you, even if the wicked do it evil 100 times and their life being prolonged, you know, this is what's happening in this society, in this kingdom. The wicked are increasing, they're enriching themselves in their wickedness, okay? And it seems like they're not being judged, you see?
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says they live to see their children grow up and settle down, and they enjoy their grandchildren.
Yeah, because again, they're not under the curses at the moment. You see, we're seeing that transition where the curses are passing from us onto our enemies. But there's a time where the curses, they were far from Esau.
That's
You
right.
see, and they were upon us. You know, we came to a point where you went out to throw the garbage. You didn't know if you're gonna come back, man. Especially in the States. You see, your life was in jeopardy in a sense. You know, you didn't know if you're gonna make it through the day, man. You know, but them they see their offsprings, their offsprings, and their life is sure. You know, their strength is firm. They're not in they're not worried as other men.
Verse 9 it says their homes are safe from every fear, and God does not punish them.
Because again, they're being blessed on the left hand side. Satan is with them and making them prosper for their purpose.
That's right. That's right.
Until the day of judgment.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
they're just like they represent the rich man, right? So the rich man was doing good, right? And then Lazarus was catching hell, but then later the rich man went down and to hell,
Yeah.
and he was asking for just a drop of water in his cup. He was through, and that's what's getting ready to happen to them, man.
Exactly.
They're getting ready to be completely through, the worst of the worst.
That's right. That's right.
You know, and they're gonna be okay. Some Edomites gonna be okay. No, all Edomites are gonna be on the lowest possible level in the kingdom.
That's right. That's
The
right.
lowest level, and they're gonna watch us at the highest level.
That's right.
So
That's
it's gonna
right.
make it even more painful.
Yeah.
That's
There's
right.
no Edomite but a house Edomite. There don't be no house Edomite.
For what? For what?
Well, why would they touch the house? We got other heathen. There's other heathen.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Edomite ain't going. He's gonna only stay where he's at.
There's
in
more.
the field.
Yeah. There's more have.
Except for the few concubines that we bless.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
The
it.
rod is really good.
Yeah. Even then, she can get in the big house.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
This is staying in the small house.
Yeah, the small house. A smaller mansion.
She'll have her own place. Her own-
What did Cassidy say? My doghouse got a doghouse.
Yeah, my dog. Oh, Cassidy had them bars, man.
Who said that? Cassidy?
Huh?
Cassidy? Yeah.
Bars, man. Good.
I had a piece of.
continue. To continue, it says, verse 10 NLT, their bulls never fail to breed. Their cows bear calves and never miscarry.
Yeah, that's on the left hand again, being blessed on the left hand. See, that's the same way that the Lord will have that blessing for us in the kingdom, where everything that we touch is going to flourish, is going to expand, it's going to be it's going to be good. You see, but for them, they're having this on this side by the intervention of Satan.
Yeah, everything goes right for them.
Yeah.
No matter what, like it's like yo, you know. And when you have that, you get like confident. You know, it builds you up.
Yeah.
Like when everything goes right.
So you feel like you can't be touched.
Yeah,
That's that safety.
yeah.
That's it.
You know?
And that's gonna be for us in the kingdom. That's
right.
how it's gonna be.
That's it.
You know, because the Lord said, before you think about it,
Yeah.
That's it.
it's gonna be there.
Which he had to get some type of blessing because it has to be balanced.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Right?
right.
You, can't get, you know how much hell he's gonna catch in the kingdom.
That's right. That's right.
So
That's
you
right.
gotta get something. You gotta
That's
get
it.
something.
That's
You know,
right,
let
that's
them win. Let the women fuck with Esau and this and
Yeah.
that. Because you gotta get sometimes I get a little annoyed like bitch, you fuck
Yeah.
that. You wanna fuck with a Edomite?
That's it.
You know? But guess what? You know, let him get a little win.
Yeah.
Because he's about to get all the losses you could
Yeah.
possibly
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah. That's right.
Yo,
It was a short moment.
You got a blessing from Isaac, which is Yahweh Shai,
yeah.
you know, which is the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven. So, you know, like you said, there's going to be a balance to it, man. Which Yahweh Bashim Shai is the power of balance. Right.
And it's really bullshit. You know, it's all everything you got here is bullshit. It's synthetic. It's weak. Right? And first of all, the earth is cursed, so anything he gets is double and whatever. It's really cursed. It's light, right, compared to what it used to be.
Yeah, because going back to the blessing that Esau received from Isaac, it was like a side blessing, you know?
Oh,
The
yeah,
main
yeah,
blessing
yeah,
was to
yeah.
Jacob, so Isaac was like, shit,
yeah.
here you go, you can have this.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he said,
You know,
what can I do for
What
you?
can I,
already
what can I
gave
do?
it all to
Shit,
Jacob.
you know, just have this
You have to
little.
blow it up.
Here you go, here's this. You know?
Oh, your sword. You have a sword. Oh, okay. Your sword is gonna be your blessing.
Yeah.
Use that. Use that. You
Right,
already got it.
Looking at what he had.
Oh, you already got it.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Weak ass blessing.
Okay.
Just to add on to what the brother said about the blessings that we're going to receive and compared to them, we're going to give praise to Yahweh Bashim Shai continually.
That's true.
They never give praise to Yahweh Bashim Shai.
That's
Get
far
free
from
to
it.
Satan.
They said they're God.
Everything they did on their own,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like a Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
And they're gonna be brought
That was
to a
in
lower state than
No.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Okay. Finish off what you got.
To continue, verse 12, no, verse 11, NLT, they let their children frisk about like lambs. Their little ones skip and dance.
Frolicking.
Frolicking is the word.
They sing with the tambourines and harp. They celebrate to the sound of the flute.
Because this is their heaven.
Do crack, do cocaine, you know, go clubbing, and nothing happens to them, you know. They get caught with the crack and the cocaine at the car. The cop says you can go. Because he has ties with, you know, certain families. Yeah, it's okay, man, you know. I'll see you at the family party. You know?
You become their son too.
Yeah.
Go back to work the next day.
Verse 13, they spend their days in prosperity, then go down to the grave in peace.
Spend their days in prosperity.
The rich, they live in a totally different life, especially the rich Edomites. The Edomites that come from them prominent families, man. If you see the way they live, man, you're like, oh my God. It's not like the average person at all.
Yeah.
You know, they have servants and they talk to them like shit.
They do.
You know, what did I tell you to do? They might slap them sometimes. Slap them. You know? Oh, I said, well, I seen it. Well, actually, I seen that a few years ago. A woman brought her coffee. It was cold or something. Like, it wasn't like, or she threw her coffee in the bitch's face.
Fuck.
I was crying and shit. I got mad.
I'm crying.
But you know, that's how they operate. They're living a different life, man. Because when they were children, they were pampered. They were told they were the best thing since sliced bread. Okay, so what happened? Pride was upon them. Man. Okay.
There's a certain way you're supposed to treat your servants, you know. If they're going off, you know, of course you correct them, but you can just be mistreating them all day long, you know. They're gonna come to grow hatred towards you, man. You know? Us, we did it the right way with our servants. We weren't just, slap me, get my coffee, no, you know, throw the coffee, you know what I'm saying?
That's the spirit. I was thinking about this earlier. The scriptures actually says you're supposed to treat your servant like a brother.
Yeah, man. You know?
And so Esau, did you do that, Esau? Oh, slavery is not a bad institution. No, the way you did it was wicked.
Bad.
The way you did it. We're not talking about slavery, Jim. We're talking about the way you did it.
That's right.
That was some next shit. You understand on that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Amos. Read this.
Oh, okay.
The
In the
scripture
book,
says, "Thou slanderest thy own mother's son."
Yeah. Shit.
I had a quick precept in the book of. Okay. In the book of Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the Son of Man is fully set in them to do evil.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Especially with these Edomites, man. You know, like the brother mentioned, they can have coke, they can do all sorts of madness and move on with their life, man.
Yeah.
You know, put a Jake in the same situation, man. He's locked up for life, man.
That's right.
Yeah. Hunter of the Biden.
Well, they haven't been judged. They haven't been judged, brother.
That's right.
They just haven't been judged. That's why they talk the way they talk.
That's right.
You weren't doing anything anyway. It was primitive over here.
Yeah.
Because they haven't been, if they would have got judged, they wouldn't be saying
That's
that.
right. That's right.
Right? But they didn't get judged yet, so they're like, fuck it, man. Let's just fuck it. We didn't do nothing wrong.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You built nothing. Oh, homosexual, man. You know? Go ahead, man. Since Athens. It's hard to even speak like them, you know? They're sort of faggots, man, you know? Since Athens and Rome.
Who are you?
Wow, what a powerful, you know?
Very fine.
In the ancient world, they heard that voice. Who's this woman?
That's right.
This woman. Oh, she's an angry one. Dude. Next. Go ahead.
Went off.
What was it on that?
Okay, go ahead, Shukwan.
Lamentations 4 and verse 21. Rejoice
It
and
was so
be...
funny. You know what? One Edomite went to one of the council meetings to tell Shukwan, and he said that.
Oh, yeah?
You didn't hear that? And he was like, you guys will never be like us. You'll never look like us. This and that. We don't want you in our with all due respect, we don't want you in our country anymore. Like, he went to one of them council meetings. He said that. He got mad. It was all on camera. And then he said, then after he said that, he said, you build nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that's a saying for these Edomites now. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Lamentations 4 and verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
They got hyped up with that.
Yeah.
They got hyped. That hyped them up.
Yeah.
When Esau listens to shit like that, he gets hyped. Okay? What do you think, man? That's like a war. That's like, yeah.
It's true.
And what do you think they love Trump so much? Trump was hyping them up.
Yeah.
We don't gotta apologize.
Oh.
Right?
It boosts up their morale.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it does. And it brings out their true spirit.
Yeah.
They don't gotta hide no more.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I can be me.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. Fuck all you.
You have to
Right?
apologize.
All that nice shit. That was all fake.
Yeah.
Okay? Oh, I love all people. We're all equal. Come on, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter
And we're
of
gonna
Edom.
make fun of you Edomites, man. Yeah, we're gonna make fun. I'm a ridicule you, man. Okay, and I do a good Edomite first. Go ahead. Better than Baha'i's. Go ahead.
It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Right.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Yeah. The cup is getting ready to pass through into you. It's being passed to you now. Okay, you don't have the glory that you used to have. That's why you guys are so mad. Esau's unhinged, he's mad. Oh, he's unhinged, man. You better watch out, man. Don't bump into an Edomite. He might just stab you, man. You know?
That's right.
They're unhinged, bro.
John 16, what?
Go ahead, man.
Verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished.
Yo, anything Edomites do, if they just go to a Edomite and start stabbing an Edomite or shoot, do something to an Edomite, shoot him, or any person of color, on the comment board, you're gonna see people justifying Edomites. We're fed up. Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what they do. Go look at the comment boards when these things happen. They say, see, and those things are happening to expose their ass because now what they keep blaming immigrants, so immigrants start uploading a lot of videos of them doing madness. That's what's on my Instagram. I don't have booty shaking videos popping up on my algorithm. I got that type of shit popping on my algorithm. Okay? Bro, pressing interest and acting like I don't know why this is popping up. Crazy, that's crazy. Okay. The spirit is revealing to you.
Instagram is
This is madness,
The
man.
brother really see a certain booty or something.
Oh.
I don't know what this is. It's like, let me complain about the algorithm. That's a wicked kingdom. The algorithm. That's not in my algorithm. Wicked kingdom. Go ahead, man.
Trying to show brothers a video.
Yeah, and the spirit of my head is the Holy Spirit is telling me. Why? Yeah, the king's locked up.
It's the first time, man.
No, but the brothers be complaining about how it's always on the algorithm. Every day it's on the algorithm.
Oh, man.
Go ahead. It's always Latinas. Go ahead.
Verse 22. The punishment of that iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
Right.
He will discover thy sins.
That's right. So now he's discovering your sins, man. First we're reading the sentence. We're reading the sentence, right? And the sentence is being pronounced, and the things that you've been doing is coming out, and you're getting cut. You're getting cut in the spirit, right? And you know that the judgment is coming. That's why you're mad. There's nothing you could do though. There's nothing you could do, man. It's gonna come, right? But Esau, he's about to fight. Right? These average Edomites, they get ready to fight because they want a piece of that blessing. They want that blessing. They know they lost it. They know they're losing their kingdom. You know? It's not supposed to be. The elites have hoarded the blessing. They're getting ready to fight. And they're gonna blame everything. They blame you Jakes, they're gonna blame the elites.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's why it says the power shall be in their own hand.
Yeah.
They're not going to regard their princes and their nobles because at that point they say, fuck the elites and
That's right.
fuck everyone else, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you think Esau's oh my God. Wait till all hell breaks loose. You're gonna see what a true Edomite is, how he really feels about you, man. You go to your neighbor's house. Oh, I need help. Get you some fucking help. He stab you, man. Kill you, man. Nigger.
Get
You
the
know?
gun.
Yeah, well, that's what happened in Katrina. The true name. See, Esau only does it because he's acting like this because he has to. He's in public. He has PR. Okay, public relations to attend to. He has to make sure he looks good. All right. Or if it was up to them, they'll just put all you to death already. Okay, and justify it. If they could get away with it. Oh, hold on, they're doing that to Gadite women now. Every day, them Gadite women are always going missing, eh? And it's always Edomites that grab their ass up. You know they're drunk or they're all fucked up, they take them and they'll dismember their ass. And some of them are sacrifices, man. And some of them are just probably most of them are just some drunk Edomites. A lot of them are drunk Edomites. So a lot of them are sacrificed, but a lot of just Edomites doing what they do.
Yeah.
But they can get away with it because they're on the reserve. They're not accounted for really amongst the regular population. Okay. When Esau can get away with something, hey, that's when he becomes the American Psycho. Okay, when he can get away with something, that's when he becomes the American Psycho. Man. That's how they really operate. That's how they really think. Anyways, that was it on that. Okay. You got something, Zakar? Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me get a box real quick.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Revelation 12 and 12.
Okay.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
His time is short, man. His time is short. Okay? His time is short. All right? All right? So that's it, man. So Esau, he's mad, he's unhinged. Okay? So let them be mad. But that's good that they're mad. Let them be mad. Because that means they know that they're through. That's good. You know? You kind of get the hypocrisy kind of annoys you and shit.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Let Esau do what he do because he's done. Y'all done out here. You know? That's it on that. You got something else?
Yep. Second.
Okay. Yeah. And I want to read something about the Feast of Dedications too. Let's go into a little bit of that before we close up. You know where to find that, right? Feast of Dedications. Let's go into a bit of that Feast of Dedications. You know. Well, hold on. Actually, no. You get Feast of. You got gloves on. Feast of Dedications. Okay. And go ahead, read your precept.
This is Ezekiel 35 and verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
He's going to make you most desolate. Okay? First of all, he's going to destroy Babylon, right? Okay? And then after that, you're going to go into captivity. Go ahead.
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Yeah. So you just went overboard with cruelty, man. You just went, and the Lord seen that. The Lord seen all that. You were going overboard. You're just pure hatred. Right? You didn't regard the young or the old. He's seen all of that, man. Go ahead.
Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, I will prepare thee unto blood,
That's right.
and blood shall pursue thee.
Hey, the Most High is a power of justice, man. He's a power of balance. Right? So if you do some major wickedness, the balance is you got to pay for that.
That's right.
What the hell are you talking about? Okay? What are you talking about? And Esau knows that, but he wants to try to act like that's not the case. No, you got to pay for that, man. It's not going to be balanced. You can't just do all this wickedness and then just go into the blessed kingdom. It don't work that way. And just be chilling, like you on the same level. No. First of all, the wickedness that Esau has done, you got to pay back in lifetime. You can't just pay back in one life.
That's right.
You poison the whole earth with water and all the life forms. You destroy generations of life forms. You put if the oil spills and shit. How much generations of wildlife did that destroy? So you just put them to death. No, you got to come back.
That's right.
You got to come back and serve time, man.
That's right.
Esau, Jacob do something and it'll give him 1,000 years. You got to come back and literally do 1,000 years.
That's right.
What are you talking about? You got to do it.
That's right.
All of y'all. You got to do it. You've done the damage you have done has been generational.
That's right.
True.
Even slavery, that's heavily. Jake is heavily affected by that now. Esau thinks that he could just I'm sorry.
Get over it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just say I'm sorry. Do a public service announcement. I'm sorry. Okay. You're gonna be sorry.
That's right.
That's
You're
right.
gonna be sorry for many years to come.
That's right.
Many centuries
right.
to come.
That's right.
You will be sorry.
Yeah, you will.
We'll make sure of that, man.
That's right.
That's right.
You're gonna be sorry with a smile on your face if we want it. If we want you to smile, you go smile.
That's right.
Well, how much ever teeth you have left? Go ahead.
Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Right.
Thus,
Might have a group of Edomites known as one-tooths. One-tooths. All of them only have one teeth. Just break out all their teeth. You know? And eat the apple in front of when they can't enjoy it. Right? They gotta eat slop. Alright? You Edomites, you're gonna see, man. The scriptures speak about we're gonna meditate terror, man. And we got hey, the Lord is going to give us the spirit of perfect judges. So we're going to have to execute double what you did. Perfect. So we're going to be creative.
That's right.
and right, and it's all gonna be righteous.
Yes.
So it gotta be creative. If it's gonna be righteous, how do you make an equivalent of someone sleeping with someone's wife when they first get married, raping someone's wife and daughter when they first get married? We have to we gotta be we gotta think about it.
Yeah,
we gotta,
buck breakers
we gotta
and
Just
shit.
think about it,
yeah, we gotta think about that.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you.
Yeah, that's right. No.
What?
Don't call me.
Don't call me. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. We'll get back to it. That's right. All right. So who's reading?
Is that something?
Okay, bring it on now.
This is James 2 and verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy that showed no
That's right.
mercy.
Beautiful. I was thinking about that. We're gonna the Heavenly Father's gonna have judgment without mercy for those that show no mercy. So don't be talking about mercy, man.
Yeah.
We want you to reflect.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm sure we could have the power to bring back the memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when you did this? Let him
Yeah.
meditate on it
Yes.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he knows why he's getting what he's getting.
Oh shit. Ask him, what should I do to you?
Yeah.
What do you think
should be
about
done?
that?
Yeah.
I think it's a worthy
Yeah.
judgment. No, death is too easy. You gotta make it
So
worthy.
then when he gets it, he even knows
Yeah,
why
well,
he knows he deserves that.
Yeah.
You know? You know?
yeah. You believe you should have arms?
Right. Oh man, these Edomites have done so much wickedness, man. So much cruelty. Go ahead, bro.
It says, for he shall have judgment without mercy that showed no mercy. And mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
That's right. Go ahead, bro.
You want that
You
feast
have
of
something?
dedication?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, hold on. We're gonna hold that for a second. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ezekiel. Salaki 25.
It's time for me to get them boots. Well, I gotta find my.
Ezekiel 25 and verse 14.
Boots.
It says, "And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Woo.
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger
Yeah.
and according to my fury.
That's right.
And they shall know my vengeance." saith
Yeah,
the
so
Lord.
we're not angry enough. You think we're angry about it? We're not angry enough. The Lord, the Heavenly Father's anger is way higher than ours. So when he gives us his anger, that's when the true judgment is. Hey,
Yeah.
man, perfect. You gonna see, man.
That's right.
You gonna see. That's gonna come with power too.
That's right.
It's gonna come. We're gonna have the power to twist,
Yeah.
Yeah.
twist, and twist, and twist. You know? That's it on that. Okay. What you got, brother?
Okay. I got a piece of it real quick.
I want to get these preachers before we go into the feast of dedication. So
In
we're
the
trying to
book
end off on
of,
that. Going through that.
let's go to Isaiah 14 and 2.
Yep.
And the people shall take them and bring them to the place,
Yep.
and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, the Most High, for servant and handmaids, and they shall take them captive, which captive they were, and they shall rule over the oppressors.
That's right. We're going to take them captives whose captives we were, and we're going to rule over them. All right. So what if what if the Edomite was a slave owner? He could repent though, according to Hakai and them, and they could come into the chariot.
That's crazy.
But then we got to keep. He has the new body. We got to put him in the captivity.
Madness.
Doesn't make sense.
Clowns, man. No bunch of. Yeah, we're gonna hear a lot of that. A lot of those ones. Go ahead,
Esau, man.
Yeah.
it's music to my, you know. Go ahead.
They like it.
These Israelites are sick. They're just sick. Go ahead.
Yeah. It says here in 1 Maccabee 4:52, now on the 5 and 20th day of the 9th month, which is called the month of Calcius.
Yeah, then we're gonna be hearing that. We're gonna wake up drinking Everyone else is bugging out, you know. Go ahead, read that again, brother.
Yeah. 1 Maccabee 4 and 52, now on the 5 and 20th day of the 9th month, which is called the month of Calcius, Casler, in the
The ninth month.
yeah, in the 148th year, there arose
Which when you deal with the ninth month, right? That's also the time. It got to be the time of what?
the latter end.
Scorpio.
Mm.
You know, because guess what? Hanukkah's coming up.
Yeah.
It's going to be within that time. You know?
Okay.
Go ahead.
They rose up betime in the morning and offered sacrifice according to the law upon the new
Yup.
altar of burnt offering which they had made. Look at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it, even in what it was dedicated with songs and citherns and harps and cymbals. Then all the people fell upon their faces, worshiping and praising the Most High, the power of heaven, who had given them good success. And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days, and offered burnt offerings with gladness, and sacrificed the sacrifice of deliverance and praise.
So yeah, because the heathen profaned the temple, right? Read that again. Read that again, please.
Okay, yeah. It says here, verse 55, then all the people fell upon their faces, worshiping and praising the Most High of heaven, who had given them good success. And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days, and burnt offerings, and Salakia, and offered burnt offerings with gladness. No, Salakia. Where did I say it?
Yeah. So while they're giving their sacrifices on the left hand side, we should be giving even more sacrifice through prayer and whatnot to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know.
So like verse 54. Verse 54. Look at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it, even in what it was dedicated with songs and citherns and harps and cymbals. Then all the people fell upon their faces, worshiping and praising the Most High of heaven, who had given them good success.
That's it. That's it. So you know we gotta praise Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, send up them prayers. You know, because they're going to be sending up their prayers on the left-hand side. So we're not going to do it on the right-hand side?
Yes, sir.
We got to do it, man. It's not the time to be, lackadaisical with the prayers.
That's right.
You know? So especially you know what's going on. Right?
That's right. That's right.
So you got to keep your mind on that, coming into the times we're coming into. Remember, Sunday is going to be the beginning of that, right? So, go ahead.
So it says
This is
here,
tomorrow.
So it says here in
And our prayers are stronger than their prayers.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Go ahead.
2 Maccabees 10:1. Now Maccabeus and his company, the Lord guiding them, recovered the temple and the city, but the altars which the heathen had built.
And we don't got to do much. All we got to do is say it.
Yeah.
All we got to do is pray to the Lord in sincerity and truth. That's it.
Yeah.
They got to do all these rituals, this,
Yeah.
that,
Cut
blood,
themselves.
Yeah. That's
brew,
right.
broth, make a broth. No, we got to do all that shit, man. Go ahead, man.
That's on real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Psalms 141 and verse 1. Yahweh, I cry unto thee, make haste unto me. Give ear unto my voice when I cry unto thee. Verse 2, let my prayer be set forth before thee as incense, and the lifting up of my hands as the evening sacrifice.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
We said it like incense, man.
Yeah.
It's like incense to the Lord. It's a sweet savor, man. You know?
That's
They,
right.
they look at what they're saying that they're doing as an abomination. That's how he looks at what they're doing. Man. Okay? Go ahead.
Yep. That's it on that?
Okay. Yeah, that's it. There's no more?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's it on
yeah, I
that?
got more.
You got more?
Yeah, I was asking.
Oh, okay. That was it on yours, brother?
Come on,
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead.
Okay. So back to 2 Maccabees 10:1. Now Maccabeus and his company, the Lord guided them, recovered the temple and the city, but the altar which the heathen had built in the open street, and also in the chapels, they pulled down. And having cleansed the temple, they made another altar, and striking stones, they took fire out of them, and offered a sacrifice after 2 years, and set forth incense and lights and shewbread. When that was done, they fell flat down and besought the Lord that they might come no more into such troubles.
Woo!
But
Well,
if-
we got to do that. We got to pray. We got to pray. We got to pray and we got to ask the Lord to deliver us, to help us.
Yeah.
The times we're coming into, because it's a serious time, man.
Yeah.
It ain't no joke, man. And the elder apostle Chao says, keep your medicine strong, man. Go ahead.
But if they sin any more against him, that he himself would chastise.
Because sometimes you feel like you're not praying enough or you're not doing this and that, Pray, Yeah, I pray every day through the spirit of Yahweh Yahweh, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, but it's one time ain't enough, 2 times ain't enough, 3 times. I mean, I can't say what's, but you feel in yourself, I should be praying more.
Yeah.
You know? I should be praying, and we always could do more.
Yeah.
We always could do more, man. It says that even if we praise him, we don't have enough strength to even do as much as we need.
We always come
to praise him. We always come up short. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. It says
You
here.
can pray in your car. You can pray walking. Talk to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
You do a lesson, that's a prayer too.
Yep. Oh. Yep. You're complaining. You're complaining most of the time in those lessons. It's not a prayer per se, but it's, you're complaining. The Lord hears it. It's not a prayer per se. But go ahead.
So it says here, but if they sin any more against him, that he himself would
It
chastise
is a
them.
sacrifice, though.
Yeah.
It is a sacrifice, right? So, but when you, it's not a prayer, but it's a sacrifice. But when you're walking, like you said, when you're driving, you wake up on the bed. Sometimes I wake up on the bed and I don't have the energy. I'm like, I'm just all through. You don't just wake up and through. I set up the prayer like that sometimes.
Yeah, that's what
You know?
every morning. Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But there's sometimes like, I just turn around. I go do, but it's rough, There's sometimes I wait till I at least wash my face and get myself together. Go ahead.
That's why Apostle Paul said, I would that men would pray everywhere.
Woo! That's the spirit. Lifting up holy hands.
Without
What?
wrath or doubt.
But if they sin any more against him,
Matter of fact, if you could get that
I
real
have
quick. Oh, you got it already?
Yep.
I'm bringing it on now.
1 Timothy 2 and verse 8, it says, I will therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath and doubting.
No doubting, man. No doubting. Prayers don't be doubt, man. Send that out in pure faith, man. Don't be thinking, well, what about this? Or what about that? I don't know if you just send it up in the spirit. Think
That's
about
right.
what you're gonna ask and then say it. Man.
That's right.
So you gotta think about it. That's why it's good to think about it, right?
That's right.
So you know what you're gonna ask. You be
That's right.
freestyling it,
That's
and
right.
then you gonna ask for that.
That's right.
Nah, man, you gotta come with power and faith, man. Go ahead.
it says here, but if they sin any more against him, that he himself would chastise them with mercy, and that they might not be delivered unto a blasphemous and barbarous nation. Now upon the same day that the strangers profaned the temple, on the very same day it was cleansed again.
Well, Esau is that blasphemous nation.
Yep.
Okay, who are they up against? They're up against the Greeks. We're up against the Greeks again, right? Which I mean the Greeks. I'm talking about the Edomites. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, so I can grab that. Okay.
It says here, now upon the same day that the strangers profaned the temple, on the very same day it was cleansed again, even the 25th day of the same month, which was Casle, and they kept the 8th day with gladness. And they kept the 8 days with gladness, as in the Feast of Tabernacles, remembering that not long ago afore they had held the Feast of Tabernacles, when as they wandered in the mountains and dens like beasts.
And even if we don't every day, you don't send up more and prayers than often. I'm gonna tell you, brothers, the time of Hanukkah, and, at least in that time, send up them prayers, heavily. You know what I'm saying? Those 8 days. Go harder, a bit harder. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Through the spirit on those days. When it comes to prayer and whatnot. Go ahead.
That's it on that.
Cause you could forget, you could forget, but try as much as you can, because we know, hey, it wasn't no mistake that I got that warning. It wasn't no mistake. It's high demonology going on that day, man. And the scriptures say we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but principalities, man.
Yeah.
So we gotta be aware of that, man. In the spirit, man. And he said it like we, as if he was included.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
the fellow brethren.
That's
That's
right,
it, that's
fellow
it.
brother. And then someone came up to him while we were speaking. You know, we were speaking for a while, talked about a few things, and then when someone came up, some woman, and he said, "Yeah, this is my friend." You know, he was pointing at me. He said, "Yeah, this is my friend." You know, she said, "You know?" I said, "Oh wow." You know? What do you mean? You know, we know what it means, man. In the spirit, man. It's the same thing it meant with John.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Who's his friend? I'm just some guy that pops up. But I know we are friends. I know we're brothers, right? So I know what he means. But what random person? Oh yeah, this is my friend. You know, introduce it like this is my friend. Come on, man. And what kind of person you know makes a glass? I never seen that in my life. Make glasses with the copper that they make that they put the stones, and he had the stones in the copper in the glasses that he made with his own hands, with no lenses in it. That's a normal guy? That's a normal guy or what? It's not no normal guy, bro. It's not a normal guy. And I told you, brothers, I feel we gonna see it, man. When the time he gonna help us, he gonna do something, man. You know? You know? You know? I mean, the Lord already had him help me with even with no conversation. Well, that's a help, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Okay?
Are they not ministering spirits that are there to help the servants of Yahushua?
Remember when he came the first time? I quoted that scripture. Remember when he came the first time? And I said, and then he was leaving. I kind of didn't want him to go. I said, "Oh, you leaving?" He said, "Can I? Am I allowed?" You know?
Yeah.
I did not. Then you said,
I said, "Oh wow." I said, "No." After later on when he left, I said, "Oh, are they not all ministering spirits? Here to minister to those that should be here to salvation."
salvation. Yes.
Come on, man. It's all spiritual, man. It's subtle. It's not something that's in your face.
So that's how Yahweh Shem Yahushua works.
That's it. That's not. It's not. It's subtle. It's all subtle stuff. And that's how the right hand works. I mean, the left hand works too.
Yeah.
The left hand will do little signs, little hand symbols, right? Oh, do this. Yeah, put your pinky first. This way, one love. You know, shout out to that dude, man, because he didn't accept it. Okay, but other people did. He made other people do it because they didn't understand. You know. That's all through the spirit. See, but you have to be high level spiritual to catch these. Even if you have a conversation with him, you're going to think it's bugged out if you're not in a spiritual mindset. Yeah. You're going to think it's bugged out. Because he's saying things, but he's saying things quickly. He's going through a lot of things. But it's not of this world. The conversation is not of this world. You understand? Anyways.
It's like when we have conversation with people of the world, they're not going to understand because our conversations are from heaven, man.
Right.
You know?
Right. Even this. This is how when we come out, we teach.
Yeah.
This is too high level.
It's
They listen. They're like, this is crazy.
Yes.
Walk off. And what did Yahweh Shai say? I am from above, you're from beneath. Okay. So with that, we're gonna close up, man. You got something you want to bring up? Anybody have anything you want to bring up? Okay, we're gonna close it. We'll give a place to East. Give all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rachadash. The belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out. The truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.